we are back in Fallout 76, and this looks very much like the Forest Moon of Endor with that satellite dish ghost-like in the background. I don't remember exactly what I was doing when I stopped. Let's consult the old mapperoo. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what that's pointing to, but I can't really be sure. No, there's something else here. I think my last video... What was my last video about? I don't remember. Oh, hold on now. What do we got here? Hoya! Good night, sir. Or madam. Oh, I hear people. Oh. Ah! Tricky! Oh! Ha! That's the moon. I don't think... While I do love this gun, I do not believe it is that powerful. I think that's an exaggeration. Hello, buddy. Good night. I do like when they fly up in the air. That's a bug that I'm sure would bother some people, but much like falling through the world over and over, something that I do have to check eventually when they do their next patch to see if they actually ever patch that out. I really hope they don't. Oh, okay. That's pretty neat, because that almost looks like his last thing was holding on to the chain link fence, although it's clearly playing a little havoc with the physics system there. Yeah. A little shaky down there, huh? Yeah, anyway, so I don't remember where I left off on my part 3 video, but which for some reason I don't know what I did with YouTube. Sorry, obviously I'm not a video specialist of any kind. I somehow got part 3 to come out before part 2. I think when I did the scheduling bit, because I schedule these to come out with a little space in between them. I was already in there. I killed a bunch of people in there already. Just so that you're not burning through all the videos in one shot, I figure a little bit of space between them is probably a good thing. This is... Oh wait, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. Okay, 197. That's not bad. Grand Saber. Oh, yeah, that's the special... I gotta put that in my... What do you call it thing? I really don't need to be carrying that around. I don't do enough. Although I did read something that said, you know, basic thing to know is always carry a melee weapon of some kind. I mean, at first when I was playing this, ammo was scarce. That was actually a concern of mine, but I've really started to not be concerned about ammo all that much for, I mean, certain weapons. The shotgun, I can never seem to keep enough ammo for that. So there are certain ones where I do feel like that's more true, but like the sniper rifle, I haven't been under 400 rounds of ammo in a long, long time. And this is my go-to weapon for, I've kind of ended up much like I play Ghost Recon, which is I have my primary weapon is a sniper rifle. I prefer to get people from a distance, not get too close. And then I have the shotgun for close encounters. And then I've got the handgun for, oh boy, it's all going to pieces or I've run out of ammo. Which is the gun from the Mistress of Mysteries, because I completed that quest, which I don't think, which is a real shame. Because I talk about it on, well, when this comes out, it'll either be it will either be the show that has yet to be released but is for this week, so the next show, or it will be the last show, because I'll have this out relatively quickly. In fact, now that I think about it, it will probably come out on, it'll be before the next show. So this will be out before the next show where I talk about finding the what essentially is the Fallout universe's equivalent of a female Shadow, her hideout. And you go on a series of quests that... Ooh, a bivouac. It's a bivouac. They sleep here. That's a Buckaroo Banzai reference for those who didn't get it, because I'm pretty sure I didn't quote it exactly. Oh no, what's here? What are these? What are... Okay, I can hear them, but I can't see them. What are they? Let me get up on the bridge here. Let's see what I'm looking at. What are we looking at? Oh, a wolf. Mark of the Wolf! Good night, Mark of the Wolf! Is it Mark of the Wolf? Curse of the Wolf! Curse of the Wolf! Curse of the Wolf! Okay. So going down here... Oh. It sounds like a horse, but it's not. It's clearly another wolf. But it sounds like a horse, doesn't it? Am I crazy? It sounds like a horse. So, where was I going with that? So yeah, that's kind of become my approach to this game, has just been, hi-ya! Shot you in the ass, wolf. I don't know where I shot you that time, but I got you. Oh, level up again? Jeez. This is one thing that, by the way, I've done very few quests. I still probably have done less than 5 quests total in this whole game. And I'm telling you, I've leveled up pretty simply. I mean, really, almost organically. I just keep leveling up by simply traveling around and having the encounters like this. So I don't avoid combat, certainly. But it has not been my... You know, fighting has not been my shortcut to... Oh, that thing's a 40? Oh, boy. This could be real bad for me. I don't think I've fought a 40 in a while. Okay, well, I got him with a sneak attack. Try to get as many of those as I can. Because he's going to see me. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, we're good. If I can hit him at close range, which I will admit is a bit tricky for me. Oh, see, he's got shotgun shells. Raw wolf meat. Yeah, I'll take whatever weapon he's got, even if I can't use it. So that has been... I've been fortunate that way. Oh, I cooked something on that. Where the ammo for the weapons that I primarily use, which honestly are... I do keep the... Oh, I can make wolf ribs. Oh, interesting. I probably make more of those because there's more wolf corpses. I've started to finally actually cook things. I don't know why I didn't for so long. I actually... You know why? Because I didn't have the recipes. That is one thing that early on you start finding recipes. It becomes extremely important. Oh, nice. A scrap bench. There's nothing better than walking into a camp that has a bunch of crap that you need and not having to worry about dragging it around, because that is... Dragging it around, sorry. That has become the primary impediment for me, has been the weight thing. Which is, you know, you just have to carry stuff around, because you do sort of get into this habit of just taking everything, which is good, because you need the materials for things. I mean, you do have to take everything to an extent. Oh, good, a bed I can actually sleep on. But then, of course, you run into weight issues, and... Well, that bed is clearly occupied. Occupato. Let's see, I'm going to take a little bit of rat away here. And then I'm going to probably sleep on that. Bobblehead. My god! I'm still finding bobbleheads. It's kind of crazy. How many friggin' bobbleheads there are. Footlocker. Oh, I can unlock that, sure. So my weapon set is largely the sniper rifle, which I absolutely adore. I love having a sniper rifle. It's just so great. I always like having a sniper rifle, because I really prefer to kind of creep up on areas, get them from a distance, not have to be... Because the aiming in this it's still tough for me. You know, if you're very experienced playing first-person shooters on a console, your experience with these types of games will be far different than mine, because I am not good at it. I have wasted a lot of ammo missing creatures that are on top of me. I'm just not that good at it. So, I freely admit that. That's one handicap I have. We're still allowed to use handicap that way, right? I don't say that to be a dick. I really just don't. I don't understand the language anymore. I don't know what words I'm allowed to use. I mean, certain ones I get why I'm not allowed to use, but I don't even know if I'm allowed to say handicap. Do they still say that in golf? Do people still have handicaps, or is that something that you have to avoid now? Again, I don't know. I don't know. The world is changing so quick. I'm just an old man when I say things like that. But that is one thing where, in these types of games, I'm at an immediate... Here, I got something better. I find myself at a disadvantage that others may not share. See that? That's being crafty with words. Where some people will want melee. A lot of videos that I've watched of people who are playing this game, they're using melee to do it, and that's fine if you can do it. Like, good for you. It's not an option for me. I simply will not be able to ever... Not to mention I don't like melee. I'm simply not really a melee guy. It's not really my way of playing things. This combat rifle is kind of my third tier, because I had. Now I'm actually getting down. You can see my ammo for that has finally... At one point I had over 1,000 rounds, so it would just say 999. It would never give you anything else. And it's finally gotten down where now the combat rifle is actually something I have to be aware of if I'm going to use it, because I don't have the amount of ammo for it that I did. Ooh, short pump action. No, it still has that more than mine. But I do still like scrapping all these weapons. What is this? This is a suppressed, tuned pump action shotgun. Oh, it's got a suppressor. You know, I'll be honest. I made fun. I did. Oh, wow, that thing has a lot of power. Huh. Well, you know what? I'll probably just hold on to that in case I need it. I made fun of the idea of a suppressed shotgun. And don't get me wrong, I still am somewhat amused by the idea of a suppressed shotgun. But I can see where it could be useful now in this particular game, depending on... Oh, you can't sleep in this... Yeah, you can't sleep in the bed? That's kind of strange. It's a completely empty bed. Why would you not be able to sleep on the bed? Who cares? You know what? I'll eat some food. I need some food anyway. Because I could see... Jeez, I can't stand having this stuff. Tato juice. That's potato juice. Tato juice. Sounds like something a child would say, doesn't it? Ah, some whiskey? Sure. Why not? And I'll have a mole rat chunk or 3. But I have started to appreciate where a suppressed shotgun, while still a very silly idea, very silly, could be useful in certain camps where I could sneak up and do more damage with the shotgun at close range to enemies than I could do from far away. It's not really something... I'd have to look at what it does to the gun as well. I don't think a suppressor will minimize any damage stats, but if it did, I still wouldn't do it. I'd rather take the guys coming down on me and me having the firepower than the suppression part. But there have been cases where I could see it. I would like to be able to suppress a handgun. That, I think, would actually be even more useful. It's just to be able to come up behind somebody and quickly shoot them somewhat silently. But I've in this game anyway, I've seen some of the value, or at least I understand some of the value that would come out of having a suppressed shotgun. Not to the point, like I said, that I would... Oh, I forgot to level up here. I wonder if I should just do... Let's see, what's the luck stuff? I mean, luck is good. There is a thing with weight in this. Junk shield, that's resistance. Luck of the draw. I like this idea that your weapon could repair itself. I mean, it's a slight chance, but it's still there. Mystery meat. Impacts may generate... okay, 1 gun ability. Heavy guns... 1 gun army, sorry. I thought it's 1 gun ability. I don't care about that. Nah. Psychopath. That's hilarious. Scrounger, no. Serendipity, no. You know what? Honestly, at under 30% health, I don't really care. Woodchucker. You know, I'm going to go with strength. This will help the carry thing. And this is great. The ballistic ammo, because I really don't ever plan to not have the sniper rifle. So you know what? I want that. That will help. It really will. Can I level this thing up or not yet? No, I can't. Okay. So bandolier, yeah. I wonder why I can't level it up. Oh, because you can... Okay, that's fine. You know what? It's still... I can carry something though, right? What do we have? What's this thing? Traveling pharmacy. Weight of chems. I'll take it for now until I can level the other thing up. Let's see what that gave me. Okay, you know what? That's worth it for that. I've been slow on strength because the primary somewhat benefit of strength is melee, which is just not something I do. But, as I said, weight has become an issue, and as weight is an issue, what do we have? A super Is that a suicider? Do they have suiciders in this? I didn't think they did. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, at least I can get this guy from a distance. From afar, as it were. Ah, what? Come on. Hey! Doggy. Oh, I shot the doggy. Oh, look at that! There isn't what he called back. Oh, crap! Run! Oh, he's gonna blow me up. He's gonna blow me up. He's gonna blow up. Oh, did I get out of the way in time? Okay, I did. I shoot the dog. And I'll shoot him too. Because if he blows up, that's bad news. I know that. Okay. We're gaining control of the situation now. Slightly. I have weapons. Did I not? This is good against these guys. Hiya! Hiya! Yeah! Eat fire! But I could almost just let them burn to death. In fact, maybe I will. Why waste the ammo? Go ahead, burn. Something I did yet? Oh, okay, I'll shoot him. Alright, let's see. Got him. Good night. Who's shooting me now? Hold on, let me get down. There, now I'm under cover. Good place to be when you're hit a bunch of times. Get under cover. Where is the... Now, he obviously can't get to me wherever that guy is. Let's see. Ooh, who's shooting me? Aha! Ah, if he kills me, I'll just come back. What do I care? I really don't. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Here. Why not? Yeah! Fire! Oh, I missed. Oh, no, I didn't. Haha! Fire again! How you like that? Enjoy it, you scum. I can't really see them now, but that's okay. There we go. Now I'm getting them. Now I'm getting them. Watch the silhouettes. Watch the silhouettes. Right in the face. Shoot this guy in the head. Come on. Okay, that guy's down. Who else? Ow! Jeez, that guy's really... Oh, there's the suicider guy. Okay, I'm gonna move here. Just well, let's think about this. The hound's on top of me now. Okay. One more. Oh well. Them's the breaks, huh? See, that's what I mean about it. It doesn't pay to keep using stim packs. I'd rather just die. I'll just come back and they'll still mostly be dead. And then the ones that aren't, you know, I'll take them out. It's perfectly fine, and I'll recover my body, and we're perfectly good. But I get a refill on health. I mean, it is sort of hard to justify using the stim packs in a non-critical situation, meaning like a boss fight. There really isn't a reason to do it. And I've given up on my stuff multiple times, and it never matters. There's always enough stuff to find. So I find that death is not always worth it. Or, sorry, survival is not always worth it. Death, more often than not, is worth it, because as long as you don't die more than a few times in a row, and even if you do, you know what? It's really not that big a deal to lose all your stuff. You will find stuff in the world. You know, it's not that big a deal. Alright, so let's head back to where I was going, which was up here. Should be some bodies around. The suicider I don't think I killed. Pretty sure he was alive. But there should be a number of bodies along here that I can loot. For, hopefully, if nothing else, just ammo. And, you know, guns, I guess, because there's probably, in a place this big, there are probably... I don't know what I would need a spine for. 38 rounds, that's good. There probably is... 556, that's good. You know, see all this stuff? All this stuff is worth... Hello. Yeah, I'm going to shoot you. Yeah, I am. One more. And you're down. Who else? Okay, the suicider will surely show up. There he is. Shoot the leg. Will that stop him? No, it doesn't stop him. No, but he blows up. Whatever, he blew up. What do you want from me? I survived. So, oh, mini nuke. I don't use mini nukes for anything, so that's not really all that exciting for me. I mean, he did some damage, but not really that much. I'm sure it did some to my armor. That seems like it's automated guns. That does not strike me as a... What do you call it? Oh no, there's a guy there. So at least he can't advance on me too quick. There we go. Bango! Ah. Yeah, at some point I would like the sway to go away. And maybe it does when you get certain parts, I really don't know. Just wait for the refill. Shoot that guy, he's down. There's the next guy. There he is. That is what I use VATS mostly for, by the way. Okay. Whatever. Is finding out where guys I can't see are. That's really the... Why am I not shooting? Oh, whatever. I'll just do what I can here. Okay. Is if I can't find where somebody is, then I use VATS to locate them. Because sometimes, as you can see, these people blend in. And as far as I know, there's no way to counteract that. I mean, maybe there's a helmet or a set of glasses that you can get, but I haven't... Oh, there's somebody else around here. You know what? Let's do one thing. Because there's really no reason I can't use these. These will give me... You know, they will give me life back. If I'm not forced to use a stim pack, I've contacted dysentery. Yeah, I don't really care. None of these diseases have really ever affected me. Not in the way that, you know, they could. Let's see. I got a minute. That guy doesn't know where I am. Let's make some... What do you call it? There, mutant hound chops. Yes, indeed. I will have some mutant hound chops. I sure will. Any other food I can make? Not at this time. That's okay, because I got some mutant hound chops. Fortunately, the mutant hounds don't really look like dogs, so I don't have the same problem killing them that I would a dog that looked like a dog. Like the mongrels, I really don't like killing them because they look like dogs. but the mutant ones don't. So it makes it easier to... Yeah, I don't want bones. I don't care. It makes some noise. 45 round. Take that for sure. So this... Ooh, cap stash. Ooh, a hot plate. Hot plate has something I need, so I will take it. Crossbow. I haven't used one of those yet. I mean, I have one, but I'm pretty sure the one I have is too high level for me. Let's see. Is there anybody I can see? I'm sure this place has got to be full. Do I have the shotgun as my other 200 rounds? Not bad. Yeah, that's... The shotgun has been, so far, the most consistently difficult weapon for me to keep ammo for. I've got to be over my weight limit. Oh, I certainly am. I'm really hoping there's some kind of refinery thing here. If not, I mean, it's not a huge deal. I can always wander forever back down to something. But that does become just really annoying, is when you have to constantly stop and slow down and speed up and slow down because of the weight thing. Which, you know, this is one thing that I've kind of had my issue with since really Fallout 4, which is where they first... There's somebody here. Let me smash this idiot. Here we go. Bango! This is why I hate console aiming, because it's just so easy to... Like, the thumbstick is just not as precise as a mouse. It simply is not. That is one thing that... There is no amount of getting me to like console aiming. It just will never happen, because you're never going to hit that level of precision. Not that I think in a game like this, that's a hugely big thing. It really isn't. You know, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I certainly have not... Oh, there. I knew there was an automated gun I was hearing. Night automated gun. Let's eat something else here. How about a little bit of carrot soup? Take a couple blood packs, because they give you a lot. Take a beer. A bar. That is one problem I've had since Fallout 4, which is the idea that when you have a game that's going to rely... And I'm not saying rely as in you're forced to do it, but crafting is a big part of this game. It is. And so this weight thing, I understand from a physics standpoint why, of course, you know, if you're carrying... Oh, Super Mutant Enforcer. Where is he? Is he right in front of me? It shows it like he is. What the hell was that? He's at 26. He really shouldn't be. Now, I'm inside, so I think I'm going to go to my shotgun here. I think that's just easier. So if you're going to have a game that's going to stress the crafting elements so much, you know, go easy on the weight thing. It just seems like a basic thing they should be doing. Oh, I have to hire some key. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm not even in here to necessarily explore for whatever's in here. I'm just hoping that there's a crafting bench so that I can get into stuff I'm carrying. Oh, this is one thing. Even on the PC, the lockpicking annoys me because it's, you know, it's not always the best thing. But these are all annoyances. Like, that's why I use that word specifically. None of these things are game-breaking problems. Hello, buddy. Oh, nice. That is one thing I'm glad I got, which is it's where your gun can spontaneously... I think that's what it is. Who's shooting me? Where are they shooting me from? Would they shoot me if they couldn't see me? I guess they could. Let me take a look at something. This is my... Yeah. Your guns can repair themselves. One of the neat perks in this is that the gun can actually partially repair itself. Let's see. What do you have? Ooh, 38 rounds, fragmentation grenades. Yeah, okay. Take all that stuff. I always take all the guns, if only to disassemble them, because you get, what do you call it from it, like schematics and plans from them. So, yeah, let's not go down there yet. Let's see what's around here. Is that the door I came in? Yeah, it is, because there's the hound's body. So there's stairs here, that also lead to a door. So either way, I guess I have to take a door out of here.
Small. Weak.
Can I get that? Hey! Hey, man! Why so mean, Gene? Okay, I can't hit this guy. This is ridiculous. I'm wasting my friggin' ammo. I can hit this guy. Come on. back at the boat. Hold on a minute. What do I have? As far as... I have a plasma grenade. Those do some heavy damage. I'm going to throw that over there. I'm going to back up. Because I've blown myself up once. Did it do anything? Eat that! Oh, it killed him. It did kill him. Okay. That guy's standing right there. That should hit him. Let's see what it does. There we go. Yeah, the plasma grenades those are heavy duty. Those things do some damage, man. They really do. So let's eat some baked blowfly. Let's eat the dog food. Let's eat this. No, I don't care enough about the dysentery thing to actually spoiled vegetables. Always the friggin' spoiled vegetables. Off some wolf ribs. Yeah, that's good. That gets my health back. Right? All right, that did some damage. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Hey, look at this guy. Oh, he's laying around on the job. Okay. Oh, give me a friggin' workbench, guys. Come on. Let's see. What do we have over here? Open the door. Oh, it's a... What do you call it? This is a decontamination shower. I haven't run into one of these before. It's not functioning, but that's what it is. Uh-oh. I'll get you. I'm just using the grenades. They take up weight. Hello. Right on top of me. Oh, he's got super sledge too. Really? I was gonna say you got away from that. I'll reload here real quick. There's no point taking the guy on. Oh, he's a legendary. Oh, wonderful. Oh, jeez. Okay. Never seen that guy. Alright. Now we're having some fun. Well, he's on top of me, so... Now I will take the stim pack. In order to shoot him at close range. Let's reload. Yeah, just keep reloading. I'm not worried about the injuries. Alright, now. Let's start fighting. There we go. Get some solid hits. Close range. And he's down. Another one. Another one I should reload for. That's alright, just keep shooting me. I will survive, I think. Really? Get the dog too. Focus on the dog. Priorities, baby. Alright. I had a feeling he'd be a one-shot deal, so... Okay. Not bad. Take the board for the wood. Super sledge will destroy that. Take some gunpowder. By and large, pretty good. Okay, that's... Think about this.
So weak.
Let's do some mutant hound chops just to get my health going. Hold on. He's down. Reload. Let's see, do I have a thing still? Dude, excellent. That does anything. Now let's put it this way. It didn't tickle. Let's check the weapons. I have a cryonic grenade. To find out. Never used a cryonic grenade. Wow, there's a lot of guys in there. You are frozen. Okay, hold on. Throw some grenades. I will just keep throwing grenades. Whoa! What the hell happened? Did I kill them? I killed something. I don't know if I killed them all. I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't kill them all, but... Man! Something happened. Okay, that guy's down. Jeez, there's still some guys in there. Fill it up. Here we go. Ow! Okay, hold on. Do I have any more grenade-type things here? I have a cryo mine. Let's see what that does. At least I'll know if they get close. I don't know if I have any more throwable stuff. Doesn't appear so. now. You know what? I'm going to switch to this. See if... Because I can get more fire out of this. Okay, let's get around the corner here. Let's go to my aid. I don't think I have any... No, I don't. Need some meat. Not really doing anything for me. Drink some water. Ah, screw it. Use it. We're having a good time. I don't care. There we go. See, that's the one good thing about the combat rifle. Is you get a lot of fire out of it. I mean, you could just fire round after round after round. Where'd he go? Did I miss him? That's the line. Because you haven't seen me coming out of there. Good night. Wow, I'm already past the halfway point of leveling up again. I really didn't come in here expecting this level of combat. So, that just happens. Ghoul Slayers... Yeah, I'm not going to keep that. That'll get sold or scrapped. A lot of the... Oh, of course, now I pick up something. A lot of the higher level armor stuff... I mean, if its defense is good enough, I'll keep it. So don't get me wrong, I won't be stupid about it. If the defense is good, I'll keep it. I'm sure I do. But if it isn't, then, you know... What is this? Oh. I'll take some plants. I could probably make something with these. Let's see. Yeah, sure, I'll harvest some plants. Why not? I'll have some plants. There we go. Tato! I can make tato soup. Which, you know, that's slightly more beneficial. It's not massively better, but something. Greenhouse control terminal. Alright, sure. Greenhouse initiative. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about this. Okay. Whatever. Like I said, these are all places I'll come back to when I'm actually interested in doing the lore type of stuff, but right now... Shoot him in the face! Takes a lot of rounds. But that's okay. That's what I get for not really paying attention. God, there's a lot of those guys in here. Man. I really was not coming in here looking to have 4 hours worth of combat. I was really just looking for a bench. Hold on. Roots. I don't know why. I feel like I should be doing more damage to these guys than I am. Yeah, everybody's a critic. I don't know if I have any more. I do. Okay. Honestly, part of the reason I'm okay with, or why I'm using the stim packs, is I just don't feel like having to come in here again. So, but if they kill me, you know what? I'll just respawn. Probably where the... Yeah, that's fine. Do I really feel like coming back in here for my stuff? I guess I do. I'll respawn, whatever. Now I want to get the stuff because I want to go and scrap it. So I'm kind of like... This is what I mean about there are times where I'm willing to just let all the stuff go and bail on it. And I'm 60% of the way there right now. But I think I actually did collect some stuff that has things that I want. So since most of them are dead anyway... Although I might switch back to the shotgun because I don't feel like I was doing a lot of damage with that combat rifle. Not in the situation I was in just there where it was tight. So what I probably will do is let's grab my weapons here. Let's go to weapons and let's switch back to the shotgun. Since this seems to be a lot of close-up stuff, and we'll get in here. Not that I think it's gonna. Unless I missed a bench out here, which is possible, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. I did not see... I did look around a good amount, but what I will do is... Actually, I'll just get in there. Why wait? Until I can find a bench in here. I do not want to be stuck in here forever. Just shooting mutants till I have no bullets left, which is what will happen. But let's get in there and see. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. So this is relatively, fairly what I've been doing this whole time. So you see how the leveling thing works. It's not really that I came in here looking to have a fight. Actually, had I known the level of offense I'd be facing in here, I would not have come in here. I would have just said, nah, I'll go somewhere else. I'll go find something else. You know, I would have kept on my kind of exploration beat. But, you know, once I was in here, there's no point in running from it. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna take care of business. Whatever the wait, was that a key on the? Did I just see a key on the floor? Oh no, it's just pieces of something. Okay. I thought I might have seen the key it was referring to. Oh, I'll take that. Ooh, loose screws are good. Those are great. Jeez, well, that was a waste. I didn't realize what button I was pushing. Surgical tray. Take that. So, ooh, bobby pin. See, some of these things are worth all this. Like, bobby pins are pretty valuable. How neat. You can always make something from that. So let's take all my stuff. I mean, I'm still fairly convinced just by the amount of people in here that there's got to be some kind of workbench somewhere. Ah, perfect. Right there. See, now I can get a whole bunch of stuff. And I can take all this, and I can use that. And you see there, I got the true long barrel. Get that. I mean, really, I can craft these, so I don't even have to keep these. A long recon scope, that's nice. A short scope, that's nice. Stabilized stock, that's great. The board gives me wood. So now I can at least shed a lot of this weight. I will probably never use an assault rifle, but if it gives me stuff for it, that's fine. Just not an assault rifle. Holy crap, though. I better start using something that takes 38 weapon ammo, because, man, do I have enough of that. And I never use pipe weapons. I just don't care for them. Nothing in particular. I just don't really care for them. Okay, so this is all... I mean, these aren't giving me anything. But still, super sledge, that I'm sure will unlock some kind of... maybe not. But that's okay. It's still hair trigger receiver. This is that shotgun. I'm going to keep that. Okay, so now I've got my weight down at least. I don't think... Did I take any apparel? I didn't. Okay, so now we're in much better condition than we were. I might be able to actually make some of those drinks now. Let's see. Can I make anything? Gunpowder? No, I don't need any of this stuff. It's okay, I'm good. At least I can move around freely now. So the question is, do I want to stay here? Do I want to stay in this thing? Because I really don't even know what's in here. I'll take the tato plants. Potato. See, this is where I think Lando and I would have some fun doing this type of thing. Where the two of us would be in here kind of wasting things. Because I don't know what approach he would take. But my suspicion is that he's going to go for a little more of the frontal assault variety. We'll see. Because, actually, by the time this is posted, because the price for the game dropped so much, that's his Christmas present. He mentioned, you'll hear it on tomorrow's show, he mentions being interested in this game because he's sort of done with, what game did he say he was kind of done with? I don't remember now. Oh, there's somebody here. Whatever, let's go take him on. Let's not run, since I've already erased half of this place of life anyway. Take that stuff. Actually, I won't take the screwdriver. Unused enamel bucket. Well, it's not on my list of needed things. He's kind of done with Overwatch. That's what he's looking for. So I figured, you know, this game ain't much. I'll just get it for him. That's a nice Christmas present. We don't really do Christmas presents, but whatever. For 40 bucks, I can... That's my gift to him from the show. Oh, it's a show gift. So, certainly I'm going to be able to have a show back. So. That guy's far away. Am I about to get killed? Yep, that's alright. Respawn. So, you know, I'll get him, I'm getting a little something for being, he always makes himself available for the show. And whether he recognizes it or not, there really would not be a show without him. So, we've been doing this a long enough time that I could certainly spend, $35? This game is down to $35. It was on the last, where I got it, it was 35 bucks for a physical copy. I don't know if the digitals are that cheap. I would imagine they would be. I mean, if one is, why wouldn't the other one be? So he'll have that by the time this... I believe by the time this is posted, he should have it already. Alright, let me get my stuff in order. So it's a sniper rifle and a shotgun. Those are my two mains. Let's reload the shotgun on the off chance like I need it against the dog. Let's switch back to my sniper rifle because these guys don't seem to be... Oh, you know what? Let me see. Let me see if I can cook something. Always good to cook things if you can. Anything? No. I probably don't have the water for the tato soup. Or whatever it was. I know I have enough... Oh, no. You know what? It's all in there, probably. I probably don't have it on me. That's fine. No big deal. Big deal. Oh, is this bugging me about the water crap? Let's see. Let's have some water. There, shut up about it already. Stupid dysentery thing. Might be worth procuring that just because it's gonna annoy me with the. Ah, you know what? Screw it. I don't care about dysentery. Whatever. I'll figure it out. Ah, dysentery. Dysentery and. What the hell was that noise? I guess that was just the door. Suffering? I'm really not, though, so shut up. I don't care about no dysentery. I'm suffering. You're suffering from dysentery. Your mother! Alright, let's see here. Try to retrace my steps somewhat. Went this way. Yeah, went in here. Went up these stairs. Went around the door. Came out this side. I did not go down that way, did I? No, I didn't. I think I ended up dead over here. Is where my bag should be. There, let's see. Where is my death bag? Catch you in my death bag. You may think that I've gone insane, but I promise you I will kill again. Take it all. Thank you. Alright, let's get ready to rock here. Oh, wow, nobody there? I would have... Really? Oh, there's somebody. Whatever. Alright! Very well done. I will take any possible... Okay, this guy. Yeah. I would like to get a whole set of... Actually, see how much better this is doing against them? This is really my go-to weapon. It is. I mean, really, this... Huh. I can't shoot. How come I can't shoot him through the floor, by the way? He seems to be able to shoot... Oh, okay. Sorry. Never mind. Alright. First, it didn't seem like I was able to hit him through the floor. Which was probably just... Something blow up. I heard something blow up. I don't know what it was. Am I hitting him? I can't tell. Oh, yeah, I'm hitting him. Okay. I don't know how much for, because for whatever reason it's happening. Whoa, okay, somebody has a missile. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, how about that, huh? You didn't expect me to do that, huh? Go 13, hopper the border, baby. Yeah, rah. Okay. Luckily, with the melee guys, you can actually sort of get out of their way enough to do something like this. So, that's not normally the most possible thing, but I was able to do it. Let's see, what's my weight at? Okay, let's arm up here, because I'm deciding whether I really want to take on a missile launcher or not. That's not going to be easy. Because missiles, if they hit you square, you know, the bad side is if he misses, that's fine. Yeah, he's got a lot of reload time, but that guy managed to hit me just the right way. It's Oversville. I don't know if that's the guy who's got it. You know what? I'll use the VATS for this. Okay, except it's not working. That guy's dead. I don't know where the missile was. I really don't. I mean, he was firing at me, so certainly I know he's there. But where? I mean, it just seemed to shoot out of nowhere. I don't think he's above me. Alright. He's gotta be around. What is this facility, anyway? I don't even know. I wonder if I should just, you know, kind of get out while I'm ahead. Kind of thinking maybe that might be the idea here, is to get out and come back at some point when I'm more able to fight these particular guys. I'll take that though, this guy. I'll illuminate a minute. but I mean, most of my stuff is damaged. So, I don't know that I'm really gaining much by staying in here. Except risk of death, obviously, because the missile launcher guy has to be somewhere around here, right? He's gotta be. Somebody fired missiles at me. It wasn't nobody. You know what? I'm gonna loot these bodies and then get out. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get the bodies. Since they have stuff I can use. Oh, there's a bench. Awesome. Okay, let's do this. Let's scrap that. This is all worth doing just for the stuff. Yeah, see, this is all good. Okay. Is there any other weapons I got? I don't think so. You know what? Can I make anything? What I really need is... Let's see what kind of ammo. The one that's tough to make is the shotgun ammo because it requires plastic. So that's the one where it's, you know, if you don't have plastic, you can't make it. But luckily, I do. And then, on the other side, I'm going to make myself some 308 rounds. Perfect. That's good. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm not going to waste any more time here. I can always come back to this area when I feel like actually exploring fully, but this is... My primary goal is not to waste every bit of ammo I've got in here fighting super mutants. Especially because most of my... Is that a body over there? My... What's the word for it? My stuff is mostly broken. Like my actual armor is broken. I'm sure my guns are one step short of being destroyed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jet set radio out of here. If I can remember how I got in here. Really, I'm still overweight? With what? Here, you know what? Let me take friggin' nut fruit. What do I get? Need some nut fruit. I will... Oh, let's do a water. Since apparently I keep losing water. Damn, I'm still 2. Screw it. Get myself underweight. I can always get more water. Alright. Water is not a big concern, I will say. The survival stuff in this is minimal. It's really... Why does it show a quest? No, whatever. I gotta get out of here. Oh, I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go around here, I'm gonna go around here. Come out this door. Out down the stairs. And the door was... No, it's not through there. It's this way. Did I come down these stairs? I think I did. Let's see. I think I came... Ah, perfect. There's the door. Let's get out of here. Out of here. I do not feel like doing any more of this. Which is actually, this is probably a good place to end, or at least shortly, because I've been recording for a while now. But, as you know, this is largely how I do things. You just saw... did I level up during this video? Or I did, because I picked the strong thing. So you saw me level up, and I'm almost... I mean, I'm not far from leveling up again. I'm really not, because that's what happens. I'm just discovering places. So what you saw was the only reason I ended up in that facility is because I was just trying to walk around and kind of discover things, but I really wasn't intending to get into an extended firefight with multiple different enemies, which is exactly... I am going to take that... Dysentery just annoys me. Let's get rid of that stupid thing. Thanks. And I don't have any water, so I can't do anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get away from here. I'm going to go discover one more area, which is that satellite dish right there, just so I have something, one more little thing, just to see how close I am to hitting level 30. I don't even know what I'm at. I barely even pay attention to what level I'm at, but all of my leveling to this 30-plus point, no exaggeration, has been this. I did the Mistress of Mysteries quest line. I did one other one that I can remember that was a multi-part quest. Oh, the Missing Child one. I did that one. But those were, you know, the Missing Child one was one of the first ones I did. That was more Super Mutants? Man, am I ever going to run out of these fools? Not that I care. I mean, they're low level enough that it's fine. But jeez. Yeah, look. I'm going to be 35 not too long from now. I feel like somebody's running at me. No, I guess not. At least I can take a lot of these guys by surprise. Let's see how this works. Okay, I didn't really mean to be moving when I did that, but pressing the stick has that effect sometimes. Did I discover this or not? I mean, now that they're coming for me, I might as well fight these guys, but, Bionic Grenade. Yeah, I'll take all that stuff. Yeah, I'm sure I am. Not gonna worry about that right now. There might be a bench in here, too. That's actually what I'm going to aim for. So if I can find a bench, I'll scrap my stuff, and then I'll just take off. I won't worry about it too. Okay, good. I discovered this. So that's good. That's what I really wanted to do, was at least discover this thing, and then I can always split. It's not a big deal. Anything really good? Shadeless table lamp. No. You know what? I think I'm just going to book it out of here. Get to a safe area. And I'll probably end the video right after I do that, if I can remember. Where did I come in here? I came in here from somewhere. Oh yeah, over here. This guy's lying. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Yeah, I'm not sitting at the picnic table. I'm just getting out of here. So yeah, another... you know, I don't really know. I never really have any idea. And this so far has worked out very well as far as these videos go. I don't ever really have a plan. Like, I didn't start this saying, I'm going to go to that facility and see what's there. I just started it. So, but it tends to work out okay. So I'm fine with that. The fact that we just randomly saw that. Let's see. It's got a 6.4. I mean, that's the right arm. 11.2. See, it's not as good as that. But what I should have done was scrap it, and I didn't. That was my mistake. So I'm just going to get into a safe area here. And I think that will be it for... Oh, you know what, actually? Hold on. Really no reason not to get a good photo of this. I do really like the photos being the backgrounds for these, for your screens. You know, your loading screens. Like, that's actually been great, because a lot of times with games, I get really annoyed at the stuff that they do use. So I've actually really liked the ability to set your own loading screens. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. I'll just do that. That's nice like that. I like radio towers. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this has been... I don't know if it's entertaining or not. I never do, but I hope so. Anyway, see you guys later.